Hello everyone and welcome back to another episode of The Points of Articulation. My name's Dave and if you're new to the channel, welcome. Today we have another unboxing of the Star Wars Micro Galaxy Squadron Series 4, The Mandalorian's N-1 Starfighter, released in 2023. Now to see the Mandalorian end up with a modified N-1 Starfighter was such a surprise. You're taking the past and bringing it into the future, and I dig that. You know, everything sort of lines up and links up. But this is a very unique vessel. I love all the modifications, and I can't wait to crack this out of the box and finally hold it in my hand, because I've been looking at it for a couple of weeks and it's driving me nuts. Alright, so let's take a look at this box. And we have the Mandalorian's N-1 Starfighter, number 84. Micro Galaxy Squadron, looking good. We have Din Djarin in his Beskar armor. Very nice. Painted quite well. Now I have like tons of these Mandalorian minifigures. I wonder if it's different than the other ones. Guess we'll find out. Here we have a little insert of how the tail clips into the back. Don't really see the tail. Oh, it's right here. Got a little scared there. I'm like, oh my god, where is it? But anyway, we have our ship, which looks fantastic. Look at this bad boy. Very detailed. I love the paint on here. There's little Grogu. Oh man, looking dope. At the top we have Star Wars. Pretty cool. We got some New Republic X-Wings. Looking awesome. And Series 4. For the side of the box, the other side, the top, and the bottom with our copyright crap. For the back of the box, we have two images here. One for Grogu in his observation dome. Grogu is not removable. Oh boy. Then we have a little picture of the Mandalorian going into his cockpit, which is very nice. Oh, we got landing gear. Sick. Love the little projection here. We have our card, which looks very cool. And other ships in the series. We have the TIE Bomber. We already went over that. The Y-Wing. And then one of these is Wedge, and one is Biggs, I believe. I have this one. Don't have that one. Actually, I don't know anybody who has the Biggs one yet. But if anybody has any photos or knows somebody who has this one, let me know in the comments below. But obviously, a very unique ship. Some nice things going on here. So enough talk, let's crack it open. Alright, so let's get this thing open. Yeah, there goes the artwork, but what are you going to do? For the most part, it's saved. Here we have two X-Wing Starfighters. Looks like they're flying over Tatooine. Really nice callback to the episode where Din just hits that super boost button. Really nice. Putting that to the side. Let's get this out of here. Plastic prison. Look at this artwork real quick. Pretty cool. And we already saw all of that. Putting that to the side. Okay. Look at Din first. Ooh, jetpack and everything. So here we have our Mandalorian. Let's get a closer look. So looking at Din Djarin, he stands at 2.5 centimeters, or 1 inch, and for his weight, he's 0.58 grams, or 0.02 ounces. Now for the paint, we have 4 different colors: brown, silver, tan, and black, and you could just see the great mold on here. I love the jetpack and the helmet, all his Beskar armor. Really neat. The only thing I don't like is there's no black for his visor. But for the jetpack, it does detach, which will come in handy later when we talk about the cockpit. And you can see it is painted back there. and it does feature moving parts. His arms can rotate all the way around, and he also bends at the waist. Now, one cool thing about his waist is the mold is so cool that right there you could see his blaster, and they molded the handle. See the tiny little handle? That's awesome. Nice job. And for a quick comparison, here we have the 3 Dindanjarans that I currently own. First, on the right-hand side, we have the one that comes with the N-1 Starfighter. Then, in the center and the far left, we have the 2 that come with the blind boxes, normally with speeders. And I have to say, I like how they're all different. You can see the first one, we have a different color scheme. The cape is different. The center, he looks a little bulkier. And I dig that. You know, the armor's nice and bulky. The arms are spread out. Really cool. It actually does look like the same mold. It's just the paint makes it look a little bulkier. But then when we get to the N1 version, you could see that they started to slim him down a little bit, I guess to fit into the cockpit. Regardless, though, I think they all look great in their own way. What do you guys think? Okay, putting him to the side. Let's get this ship out. Oh, it came out really nice. Or I should say easily. Now, this is pretty strong for the most part. I wouldn't manhandle it. But let's assemble this. So there is a shape there. Don't know if you guys saw that. A little Hershey kiss. Just make sure the triangle is pointing up. Slide it in. And just like that, there you go. And look at this beauty. This is fantastic. Like, I'm not even looking at the details yet, but just the paint and the shape. Magnificent. Underneath. Couple screw holes, copyright crap. But oh man, I just want to dive into the mold of this bad boy. But you know, we're trying to keep it simple. Don't have a lot of time on my hands. But fantastic here. So let's get a closer look. Looking at the modified N1, for its length, it's 19.5 centimeters or 7.6 inches. For its weight, it comes in at 32.09 grams, or 1.13 ounces. Now, based on the size and my camera angle, you could tell this is a very long ship compared to the others we looked at so far. And I'm digging it. The mold is beautiful, and for the paint, we have about 6 different colors: silver, metallic gray, green, tan, yellow, black, and some airbrushing here and there. Awesome job. Seeing how well they actually made this ship, I'm really hoping that the Micro Galaxy Squadron team could give us some regular unmodified N-1 Starfighters. I think those would come out excellent. So after putting this on the round table and having a nice look at it, I have to say, this is one of my favorite ships from the line. Period. The amount of detailing, and I know at first it looks kind of blah because you just have these flat panels, but look at the engines. Look at the center, the strip here, the mold, everything is detailed, and they did a beautiful job. I wish I had the time to do an in-depth review to go over all these beautiful little hidden details, but trust me, worth every penny if you could find one of these. But anyway, let's go over some of the gimmicks, if you will. So first we have our canopy. Take your nail, open it up. It only opens about that much. Now here's where we have a minor problem, if you want to call it that. So I'll place the fighter down. If we grab our Mandalorian, as we already discussed, the jetpack and his little cape does come off. Now, to get him into the cockpit, you can keep his jetpack on, but you're going to be ending up smushing or warping something to close it. I recommend keep the pieces, accessories, in some sort of Ziploc or case, and just take your minifigure, Slide him in like so. And just like that, he fits beautifully. Now, besides the canopy, we also have, believe it or not, landing gear. One in each engine and one right here in the aft. So we take our nail. It's a little tough on mine, but look at the detail in there. Beautiful. Take this one, same thing. Now yours might not be as tough as mine, but I kind of like it like that. I don't want them. This one's really tough. Did you hear that snap? Look at that. Beautiful. And you can put it down, and it works, which is great. You know, sometimes landing gear it looks like something that some companies just throw in last second as maybe a possible design. Oh, just throw it in there. These are detailed beautifully, and it just works. I can't explain it. I'm just very happy with this piece. So let me shut these real quick. And you know what? This is a great looking ship. And that does it for the unboxing of the Star Wars Micro Galaxy Squadron Series 4, The Mandalorian's N-1 Starfighter, released in 2023. This piece here is very, very nice. Very detailed. The paint is spot on. The minifigure is excellent. Now sure, we don't get a little pop-out Grogu, but it's cool that he's in there. I really dig it. I love the opening canopy, and I really, really like the landing gear. Everything on here, to me, seems perfect. I just love how this looks, especially on a stand right here. We have that beautiful metal paint look. Excellent. If you can find one of these and you're a fan of the Mandalorian or the ship in general, go for it. Now, before I go, I just wanted to take a moment, and as most of you understand, I filmed some of these videos a week or so in advance. And when I did the last batch of videos, the big game came on, because I don't know if I'm allowed to legally say the Super Bowl, even though I just said it. And I heard the horrible news that Carl Weathers passed away. Now, Carl Weathers, to me, is one of the top-tier action heroes like Arnold Schwarzenegger or Sylvester Stallone. He played as Apollo Creed in Rocky, and he also played as Dylan in the Predator film. And, you know, it's a shame. He came on board with The Mandalorian, and he directed episodes, and I really enjoyed his character. And normally I don't talk about people who passed away, but it's just a shame. And, you know, I will miss his work. I thought he was a great guy and a great actor. And I don't want to end this on a downer. I just wanted to speak my mind real quick on the matter. But getting back to this ship, I really, truly think it's beautiful. It's firm. The plastic seems like it's good quality. As always, when you're handling these, just be gentle. It is plastic. It's not die-cast. So if you give too much pressure, you know, things will crack or warp or break. So, you know, just use common sense, and these things will last for a long time. So that's everything I have to say about this great ship today. I really hope you enjoyed the unboxing, and I'll see you next time. Bye, everybody.